here's my ask to you and my call to action for you is, what are the habits that you are going into the year with that's going to make you stand out? Like, first of all, are you consistent with anything? Anything that makes me feel inspired by you? What are you showing up for every single day? Are you showing up for yourself daily? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, through your body? Like how are you showing up? And so I think that's really important. Look, you don't have to do that, but you really should do something and show yourself that you can, because you got habits anyway. Okay, you got habits anyway. It's just, are the habits serving you or are they hurting you? So
this is Secrets for Success.
Welcome to the Secrets for Success podcast. I'm your host, Greg Todd. Thank you for joining me as always. Happy 2024. I know I've done episodes already, but the year is still so young, and I want to talk about what Greg has been doing as I have started the new year. You know what? Here, first, before I even get into that, you guys, everything that I'm going to tell you on this podcast, I always want to share things with you in real time. I don't know if that makes me more vulnerable. I don't know if that makes me look weaker. I don't really care. I'm going to share with you what's working for me now, what I am doing now, not what I did 5 years ago. I ain't going to pull no Uncle Rico stuff. Say, oh, back in 2012, I had $1 million practice. No, this is what I'm doing right now to keep my life afloat, keep my head above water, and to run my businesses and my life. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about today. As I go into 2024, to me, I know that however I show up is the way that my businesses are going to run. If I show up kind of half-assed, my businesses are going to run half-assed. If I show up locked in, I'm going to be locked in with my businesses. And so everything for me has been about habits and about starting with Greg first, because I want everything. Just being honest with you, I do. I want to have great businesses, but I don't want my relationships to suffer. I don't want my ability to parent to suffer. I don't want my ability to husband to suffer. I don't want my ability to show up for myself to suffer. I understand that business is not the priority in my life, or shouldn't be. My relationship with Christ is the most important thing. And I know that when I don't have that in play, I can look really stupid really fast. So I'm not trying to have that. And I need to make sure that my habits are tight. So that's my question to you. Like, what are your habits and what are you doing to make sure that your game is tight and that everything is you're putting yourself in the best situation to win? Okay. And I think that happens by us just showing up for ourselves in an extraordinary way. I also understand a few other things. Number one is we're going into election year. I already know this year is going to be an absolute crap show. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be so much division because of the establishments of what people want to do. And a lot of people are going to profit off of your demise. And if you falter, you're going to feel like you have to rely on other external worldly sources like government or a Democratic Party or a Republican Party or whatever else party to get you out of your crap situation. So I already know that they're going to try to take us down. Now, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm just keeping it 100. So I know what's coming for me. And I know I have to be on my game so that I can handle all of it, because once the dust settles, I want to be able to be a victor at the end. So with that said, what are the things that I'm doing? Now, you guys have known I've done 75 Hard multiple times. It started in 2021. I think I've done it 3 times in its entirety. And then I've done the phase 1 and the phase 2 program probably 3 or 4 times each. So I've done 75 Hard a lot. I've also created my own boot camp, and I created that in 2021 because I feel like there are certain things that I feel I need in addition to 75 Hard. So right now I have quite a few people inside of my coaching programs that I invited. If you said, hey, if you want to do this, then cool. And so a lot of them are doing it with me. And so here's some of the habits that I have in the program, and I want to just share it with you. I'm not asking you to do the program. You don't have to do the program. You do whatever you want to do. But I will tell you that as for Greg Todd, this is what I'm doing to try to equip myself to be in the best situation to make not only my life thrive, but my businesses thrive as well. Okay, so number one is I am taking a progress photo and I'm taking a gratitude photo every single day. Okay, so basically I want to be able to track my progress. I want to be able to, first of all, I want to be able to look in the mirror and look at my body unclothed and be able to look at it and say, are you proud of this? Okay, are you proud of this? Because how I take care of my body is usually how I take care of everything else. Okay, how I take care of everything else is usually how I take care of my body. So that's the first thing. At the end of the day, I'm looking at that first. So I do a progress photo every single morning to see where I stand. Okay, number two is I do a gratitude photo. So I want to start my day off in gratitude. I want to start my day off thanking God for what he has given to me and what he has blessed me with, the good, the things that I think are not so good, and all the wisdom that I can extract from it. So those are the first two habits that I start my day with. Number three is I got to edify my mind. So for me, I have to read scripture. I got to read the word every single day. And I also can read another personal development book besides the Bible. So that's what I do every single day. That is a habit. That is something that I will not stop doing. Okay. Number four is I have to do a workout. Now in 75 Hard, you do 2 45-minute workouts. In this one, I do 1 60-minute workout every single day. Okay. No matter what. It doesn't have to be outdoor. It can be indoor, but I usually do a combination of both. So usually what I do is I do about a 45-minute workout and it's on my patio. And then the rest of the time I go walk or I run. Okay. Number five is I have to publish every single day one-to-many. So that means that I have to do a one-to-many publishing on a social media platform, or one-to-many publishing via text message, or one-to-many publishing via email, or one-to-many publishing via doing a Zoom, call. So I have to train myself to leverage myself every single day and bless people. It doesn't have to be anything paid, but it just has to be me serving people. And I got to tell you something, like we're a week and a half into the new year and I've already had so much additional reach just because of these habits that I've put into play. Okay. So that is me publishing. All right. Now let's talk about what I'm doing internally for my body. I am drinking water every single day. I'm drinking a gallon of water every day. I am on a strict eating regimen. Okay. There's no sugars, no sweets, no cheats. That is my kryptonite. So I have not had any of that. I don't even have sugar in my coffee. Like I'm serious. I'm locked in. Just maybe natural sugar through fruits and whatnot. And I'm already 5 pounds down, y'all. So anyways, that's basically what I'm doing with regards to that. I don't drink alcohol anyway, so that's not really a big issue for me. But the other thing that I'm doing is I'm doing my GT planner. And this is such a game changer for me. Okay. And I highly recommend it as well. And you don't have to use a GT planner if you don't want to use it. But what is amazing about it is that in the planner, it has a section where it's like, what are the 3 things that you need to do today to move the needle? The 3 things that you need to do tomorrow to move the needle forward in your business and your life. And so what I do is I have a section where I put the 3 things I need to do. And then the next day, my focus is just on doing those 3 things. And what I've seen is wow, on January 1st, I got a win because I did the things I said I was going to do on December 31st. January 2nd, I got a win because I did the things I said I was going to do on January 1st for January 2nd. January 3rd, I got a win because I did the things I said on January 2nd, I did it for January 3rd. And I just keep on doing that over and over and over again. And guys, right now, my self-confidence is I just feel so confident in my abilities right now. My body feels great. I feel grateful. I feel thankful. And all it is habits. It's just habits. So if you know me, you know that I hate clutter and I love efficiency and a one-stop shop. And that's the reason why I am so excited that SSHC has partnered with Jane.app. Jane.app is a complete practice management software that does your online booking for clients, schedules your clients, allows your clients to come in. You can do your documentation, take their payments, and everything in between. If you're doing subscription, if you're doing packages, you're doing solution-based offers, Jane app holds all those things in their platform, and it's seamless and efficient, and it is clean. And I can tell you right now, my clients have said nothing but amazing things about Jane app. What's even better is that it's not just for therapists. They work with so many different healthcare disciplines, from chiropractors, mental health counselors. Anyone that has a practice, they can basically take care of you. So I highly recommend for you guys to use Jane app. I actually have a code SSHC1MO that you can use to get a free trial of Jane app. Go check it out. There are 9 things that I do. I don't think I left anything out. There are 9 things that I do that I have been doing now. And I got to be honest with you, I actually failed on one day because I forgot to do the gratitude photo. So I'm starting over, but I'm not even upset that I'm starting over, because I'm just so happy on how I feel and that I'm putting myself first, and I just feel locked in. So those are the habits. Here's my ask to you, and my call to action for you is, what are the habits that you are going into the year with that's going to make you stand out? Like, first of all, are you consistent with anything? Anything that makes me feel inspired by you? What are you showing up for every single day? Are you showing up for yourself daily? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally? Through your body? Like how are you showing up? And so I think that's really important. Look, you don't have to do that, but you really should do something and show yourself that you can. Because you got habits anyway. Okay, you got habits anyway. It's just, are the habits serving you or are they hurting you? So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm just asking you to put yourself first. Let's make 2024 amazing. And I think the best way to do that is by starting with you. Let's get it.